I just want you to know I did nothing. Other than get an email with this to read and get your jacket on the way here. Thank you all for coming. Wow, this is a great turnout. Awesome venue. Thank you to Pentangle. And I did want to mention that we had an issue with trying to get our wheelchair participants up on the stage, and Key Medical Products came and put this up for free for our participants. So remember that for Key Medical. Welcome to another fantastic Zach's Place musical. The theater program is just one of many great programs at Zach's Place. We are now in our 10th year of operation. We've come a long way since our humble beginnings on Mechanic Street. Some of you remember that? Today, Zach's Place offers an array of programs including adaptive sports, art, music, theater, dance, culture, and educational programs to more than 60 people with differing abilities, all free of charge. Through these programs, Zach's Place engages its participants with the community at large. Participants feel important and a part of something bigger than themselves. An example of that engagement is our play tonight. Good News from Around the World. This play was written by Zach's Place participants. The props were made, the songs were selected, and the costumes were designed, all by the participants. The cast includes many community members that you will recognize, and they have partnered with the participants to perform for you tonight. So without further ado, I present to you Good News from Around the World.
Good evening, and thanks for coming. It's been a number of years since I left the news business to retire, but I love to watch the evening news, never miss it. And one thing occurs to me, though, watching the evening news, it's always bad news. So tonight, what we're going to try to do is see if we can't find a little good news for you, something a little different. Let's start with a newspaper. Can somebody bring me a newspaper? There we go.
Yeah, but it's some good news.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much. And Ruth, okay. Let's see if we can find some good news here. All right. Front page. Oh, Afghanistan, suicide bombing, Canada, wildfires. Let's go to the politics. Donald Trump. Trump, small hands. That's not good news. Try the entertainment section. Yeah, oh, not again. The Kardashians. I'm telling you, lost cause. I think we're going to have to go to the Zach's Place Broadcast Center to find some good news tonight. So let's bring out the anchor for Zach's Place, longtime anchor for ZPBS, the Zach's Place Broadcast System. He's Patrick Green.
Hello, Bob, and thank you. Tonight, we have a very exciting news show from around the world. Bob, there are just so many good stories that we cannot just talk this news. We are going to slow jam the news.
I am Mike Levitt, and yes, Patrick, I too would like to slow jam the news headlines.
Ted, hit me 3 times. There is just so much good news from around the world.
It will make you twirl.
with joy.
Our first story tonight is about the weather.
Then we go off to Palmer to talk about maple.
Sugar, that is.
What words that send without a miracle? He finds out happiness.
And reaches his goal.
We will take you to the basketball court.
Oh, yeah.
We have the story of the real farm tramps from Stowe, Vermont.
We know some chickens that got some sweaters.
Nice and toasty.
We're going down to Kokomo.
And take it real slow.
Then we go to McDonald's where they pay it forward.
Some good.
And Patrick with the news.
Thank you. And we will go right to Tanner Dow with the weather.
Thank you, Patrick. I only like to report good weather. In the south, it is unseasonably warm, and in the northwest, it is unseasonably warm, and the south will be the same. I am ignoring this white stuff. Let's bring on the sunshine.
Let's have a sunny day, Tanner. I open my eyes, look at the sky. Oh, it's a sunny day, world's looking so bright. What a surprise. Oh, it's a sunny day. Oh, oh, oh. Gimme, 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 gimme what I want. I want sunshine, sunshine. Gimme, 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 'cause it's been so long. I want sunshine, sunshine. I'm feeling low free like a summer breeze. Oh, it must be magic. I get up there, put my toes in the sand. Oh, I just can't help it. Oh, oh, oh. Gimme, 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 gimme what I want. I want sunshine, sunshine. Gimme, 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 'cause it's been so long. I want sunshine, sunshine. Give me what I want. I want sunshine, sunshine. Give me, 'cause it's been so long. I want sunshine, sunshine.
Speaking of good weather, we've had good season for maple sugaring this year. We have a report, Kelly Willis from Pomfret, Vermont.
Hello, this is Kelly Willis reporting from Pomfret, Vermont. We are here to talk about the substantial maple sugaring season this year. We got a rocky start with an unseasonably warm winter, but things got cold enough just in time. I have with me here Lindsay Sargent, Lisa and Jessica Burrell, and Aaron and Helen Norton. Lindsay, how is the maple sugaring?
Good!
Jessica, was there enough to sell this year?
Yeah!
We sold a lot. Say we sold a lot.
Helen and Aaron, how many days did the sap run for?
Ran for weeks and weeks and weeks. It was fantastic.
Could all of you tell me more?
Maple syrup. If I'm feeling sad, just one thing can help me cheer up. Maple syrup. My table's incomplete without that sticky treat from the trees.
In spring we go out in the woods with our taps and pails. We find our favorite trees that we know will never fail.
We hang the pails and dry the taps, then go home and wait for the sap to run.
Pretty soon the buckets, they are all completely filled.
Drag them home, light a fire, throw them on the grill.
We cook them down in big white pans. Lots of work, but man, it's lots of fun.
Maple syrup. If I'm feeling sad, just one thing can help me cheer up. Maple syrup. My table's incomplete without that sticky treat from the trees.
Carrots, spinach, cakes and pies, noodles of most any size, apples, peaches, plums and pears, a little here, a little there. Black beans, red beans, pink beans too, make a maple 3-bean soup. In my tea and in my coffee, maple syrup in my toffee. Sauces, roux and marinades, cook it up and make a glaze.
Maple peppers, red and yellow,
For the gals and for the fellas, maple soups and maple syrup, maple ponds and maple
lakes,
maple this and maple that. Maple syrup is where it's at.
Maple syrup. If it's imitation, then you know I'm gonna tear up. Maple syrup. My table's incomplete without that sticky treat. Hey, hey, hey. Maple syrup. If I'm feeling sad, just one thing can help me cheer up. Maple syrup. My table's incomplete without that sticky treat from the trees.
Well, Tanner, it is interesting what the weather can do for maple syrup.
It sure is. Back to Patrick.
Next, we have a story on a man with cerebral palsy that climbed El Capitan. Cody, to you in Yosemite National Park.
Thank you, Patrick. We have here Sarah Peters, who is reenacting the daring, original, and unbelievable climb made by Stephen Wampler. In the fall of 2010, 42-year-old Stephen Wampler, who has cerebral palsy, slid into a specially designed chair, and then, using an ingenious rope and pulley system, began a 6-day climb up the side of El Capitan, a 20,000-foot granite monolith in Yosemite National Park. While Stephen can only do 2 things with his left hand, grasp and pull, he used his spirit and deep will to heave himself up the side of the mountain. He suffered with both hallucinations, severe dehydration, and was unconscious twice. But on the 6th day of terror and torture, he had completed his mission, not only for himself, but to prove to people with disabilities all over the world that you can do anything you put your mind to, in spite of the challenges facing you.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming. There's a voice inside, you'll never reach it. And each step I'm taking, every move I'm making, lost without direction.
Well, that was inspirational. Sarah, what did you learn here?
Yes, Cody, Mr. Wampler was a great inspiration to all of us. He showed us you can do anything you put your mind to.
Inspirational indeed. Back to you, Patrick.
Our next story is about a young man who loved his basketball, but did not play on the team because of his disabilities. However, he was the team manager. The last game of his senior year, his coach told him to suit up. Kelly Willis and Jason and his coach have the rest of the story.
It was the stuff of Hollywood, but it was real. Senior Jason McElwain had been the manager of the varsity basketball team of Greece Athena High School in Rochester, New York. McElwain, who's autistic, was added to the roster by coach Jim Johnson so he could be given a jersey and get to sit on the bench in the team's last game of the year. Johnson hoped the situation would even enable him to get McElwain onto the floor for a little playing time. He got the chance, with Greece Athena up by double digits with 4 minutes to go, and in his first action of the year, McElwain missed his first 2 shots, but then sank 6 three-pointers and another shot for a total of 20 points in 3 minutes. I have here Jason's coach and his assistant, Annie O'Neill, and McElwain himself. Coach, what is it like coaching basketball?
It's great!
What was it like when you got put in the game?
Head of the game!
It sounds like you have your head in the game. What an awesome story. Back to you, Patrick.
We have all heard the story about Maria von Trapp, the nun who married an aristocrat in Austria and escaped Hitler's invasion of Austria by fleeing to the United States. She relocated in Stowe, Vermont. While we all love that story, it is embellished, and we decided to go directly to the nuns in Austria to find out the true story. We have our reporters, Jesse Tenson, Betsy Freitas, at the Abbey in Austria.
Hello, Shaka. I'm here at the Abbey in Austria. And although over the nuns are 100 years old each, we're not really good. Really, people? Really? This is Mother Mary. Do you know Maria von Trapp some years ago?
Why, yes. Maria left the Abbey to be with Mr. von Trapp.
Sister Kitty, did they really climb that big mountain together?
No, they left by train. And I'm having some problems with Sister Mary Douglas here. I think he needs a little grooming. It's scaring me.
Was Mr. von Trapp very strict?
No, he was gentle.
Sister Jessa, how many kids did they have? They had 7 in the movie.
There were 10. Well, it sounds like we're a few differences.
She climbs a tree and scrapes
Her knee, her dress has got a tear. She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair. And underneath her wimple, she has curlers in her hair. I've even heard her singing in the Abbey.
She's always late for chapel, but her penitence is real. She's always late for everything, except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an asset to the Abbey. I'd like to say in her behalf.
And say it, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flippity-gibbet, a will-o'-the-wisp, a clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moving in her hand?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus, and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am. Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather, she's a darling, she's a demon, she's a lamb.
She'll outpester any pest, drive a hornet from its nest. She can throw a whirling dervish out of world. She is gentle, she is wild, she's a riddle, she's a child, she's a headache, she's an angel, she's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flippity-gibbet, a will-o'-the-wisp, a clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how you solve a problem like Maria. How do you hold a moonbeam in her hand?
Well, I think I have a good idea about Maria now. Patrick, back to you.
In Ireland, we have reporter Jessie Tenson interviewing the kind chicken lady who made sweaters for her chickens.
Hello, Jessica. Hello, Jessica. Can you tell me why you knit chicken sweaters?
My chickens are cold.
Why are you sitting across the road?
Why?
Because he was cold and he wanted his sweater. Ha! You should have known that. What we have here, Josh, what might you just say?
I dream of a day that when the chicken can cross the road without having to explain its nose.
Anybody have some Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Ready?
Okay. Speaking of good news and good travel, Michael, our travel correspondent, is in Kokomo with the Zach's Place group.
The good news here is simply we are in Kokomo.
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? Jamaica.
Off the Florida Keys, there's a place called Kokomo. That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand, tropical drink melting in your hand. We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of a steel drum band. Down in Kokomo,
Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go?
we'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go, way down in Kokomo.
Martinique, that Montserrat mystique.
We'll go out to sea and perfect our chemistry. By and by we'll defy a little bit of gravity. Afternoon delight, cocktails and moonlit nights. That dreamy look in your eye gave me a tropical contact high. Way down in Kokomo,
Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go?
and they'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go, way down in Kokomo.
A prince, I wanna catch a glimpse.
Back to you, Patrick.
Our last segment is about a girl who decided to pay for a meal for the person who was behind her in line at a McDonald's drive-thru. We take you to Mary Riley at McDonald's to find out what happened after that. To you, Mary.
Thank you, Patrick. I have with me the McDonald's attendant, Jordan Eastman, who saw the most incredible thing happen when one person gave a single act of kindness. Everyone in line that day paid for the meal of the person behind them. It just kept happening. All day, 200 people paid for a meal for someone else. Jordan, tell me what happened.
It didn't stop until all day after my shift.
They just kept paying for the meal.
It didn't stop.
They just kept paying.
It did.
That's all right, you do. They kept paying.
It paid.
For the person behind them.
Paid the person behind them.
There's my first customer.
There's my first customer.
Fireman Josh.
Fireman Josh.
Hello, Fireman Josh. Can you tell me what happened when someone paid for your meal?
I was so happy that I paid for the person behind me. There, he is a policeman!
That was so nice. Person behind me.
And there's Andrew and his mom. What happened, Andrew?
They bought me a meal.
If I could tell the world just one thing, it would be we're all okay. And not to worry, 'cause worry is wasteless and useless in times like these. I won't be made useless, won't be idle with despair. I'll keep myself around my faith and light the darkest, most fear. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own. They're not yours, they are my own, and I am never broken. Poverty stole your golden shoes, it didn't steal your laughter. When heartache came to visit me, I knew it wasn't after. We'll fight, not out of spite, but someone must stand up for what's right. 'Cause where there's a man who has no voice, there shall we sing. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own. But they're not yours, they are my own, and I am never broken. In the end, only kindness matters. In the end, only kindness matters.
So, Patrick, I'm awfully glad we could find some good news, finally. And I bet you when the Nielsen ratings come out this week, number one is going to be Zach's Place Broadcasting System. Patrick.
It gives Scott Pally and Lester Holt some competition for sure, Bob.
Right you are, Patrick. Good night. And good